Bring your attention to your experience as it is right now in this moment. Notice your physical body, your breath, the energy in your body, the thoughts in the mind, kind of the whole of your experience. And when we tune in on an overall level like that, often there's one or two things that kind of stand up. We might notice a certain energy, or we might notice we have a certain part of the body that feels tight. So on that level, see if you can relax. And soften into whatever it is that's happening for you right now. And then tune in to your physical body, head to toes. As you scan your body, notice your forehead and eyebrows. When we've done these practices for a while, it becomes very familiar, and we also become more skilled at relaxing or letting go. Let go of any tightness or tension through the forehead, any worry or disturbance through the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes. Notice the flow of breath in the nose. Notice the rhythm and the pace of the breath. And bring your attention into your jaw and your teeth. Let your upper jaw and lower jaw have enough space between them so that you could allow your mouth to relax, your tongue, your vocal cords. Coming down through the neck and the shoulders, back of the neck, all those large muscles of the back. The sides of the neck, the arms, the hands, all the way down through to the fingertips, noticing what your arms feel like as you're paying attention. Coming back to the face, the mouth, the jaw, the front of the neck and the throat. And bringing your attention down into the chest, noticing the large muscles, the rib cage, the movement of your body as you're breathing. And down through the stomach area. Notice as you relax the muscles of the stomach that the breath can be more at ease. Notice the pelvic floor, down into the thighs, the lower legs and the feet. Concentrating on the physical sensations, the sense perceptions, the feeling of touch of the fabric on our skin or the air, and on the muscles, the bones, the joints, the blood, the physical body, head to toes, toes to head. And then tune into the energy. Partly we pay attention to energy through the breath. Notice if there's any change in the rhythm or pattern just in this couple of minutes. And notice how your body feels energetically as well. It might be an overall energetic feeling of agitation or excitement or calm, or it could be anything. Arms, legs, is your body relaxed? Can you stay still? And then scan your body from head to toes. Noticing if there's any specific energies that are attracting your attention. Could be some kind of sensation on your head, pulsing in your throat, or some sensation in your stomach. Take a moment to slowly scan down through your body and notice if there's any specific energies or sensations that are attracting your attention. And as you're doing that, noticing that we're participating in a witnessing or an observing practice. There's a part of you that's observing your physical body and your energy. There's these layers and dimensions. And then observing thought in a similar way. There's a higher level of the mind that observes the thought stream. Our thoughts change constantly. We don't predict our thoughts. We can't predict right now with any accuracy what we're going to be thinking 32 seconds from now. Thoughts arise and then they have a life of their own and then they go. Some thoughts are melded with sensation or energy. Some thoughts are neutral. Some are practical, like remembering to do something. Some are memory-based. Some are future-based. Perhaps anxious or wondering what's going to happen in the future. What if this happens? What if that? And those often have some associated sensation or energy. Notice that we can look at thought almost clinically. There's this mechanical process of how thoughts show up as images, which are shapes and colors. The mind makes sense of them. There are words that kind of pop into our head, behind the forehead there somewhere. Normally we can not exactly hear words, but words are there, thoughts are there, and words add in images. And that thoughts are another element in the material world. They come and they go. They're not unchanging. They're changing all the time. Notice this higher level of the mind that's observing the lower level, the thought stream, the energy, and the body. And that even the activity in the higher level of the mind changes. And noticing that all of this is arising in the space that our bodies are occupying or very near to it. And then letting all of the content, the sense perceptions, what's being seen and observed move to the background. And bring the space itself into the foreground. The space that your body is occupying. And also that larger space of awareness, consciousness, or being. And for now, let all of the content, everything that changes, move to the side so that you can directly focus on what doesn't change. As human beings, we have bodies and energy and thoughts and experiences and memories and worries, and all of those things go on as a human being. Notice what else is here. So not in any way to deny our experience as a human being in our bodies and minds. And to notice that there's this space in which all of this arises is one way to think about it, or to perceive. There's also noticing if there's something here that doesn't change, that is not affected by sense perceptions or thoughts or physical issues. And notice the space in which we're connecting right now in this practice. Those of us that are practicing live are in different parts of the world. So there's a physical distance between us. And bring your attention to the experience of what we're working with together, of the practice that we're working together. And notice what your experience is right now of the space in which we're working together. Notice what your sense is of distance and space. It's natural for us to pay attention to perception, sounds, thoughts, physical feelings, breath, the energy. It's part of how we experience being a human being. And also bring your attention to your being, to your consciousness. To that life force that animates our bodies and our brains and that we move through life with. Notice how that shows up in our attention, shows up as a feeling of energy. What it is that is alive in our bodies and our minds, our breath, our brains, our thoughts. Tuning into the unchanging as well as the changing. And then when you're ready, open your eyes and include that in your experience. Notice if you can still be aware of your being or your consciousness or what is unchanging even with the eyes open. We definitely have more associations and more reaction with the environment with the eyes open than with closed. And seeing if you can carry that out into the day, touching back into that, however it is that it appears. There's no right or wrong way for us to have this experience.